second game of Week 8 sees Scrandinavia versus Flaberdeen. Flaberdeen in blue, Scandinavia in red, and Flaberdeen have taken 2 sub-penalties for this game, so they will start on a -3 score in the aggregate. Early on, Johnny battling with Kev, trying to play the ball through to Lewis, who's on loan from Parmesan, and Lewis clearly touching the ball in the box there, allows Scrandinavia to restart the attack. Rob now playing it up to Kev. Kev bursting forward, Kev with a shot, great save there by Brad to deny Kev an early goal. Stephen now with the ball, trying to shoot, but it's blocked by Lewis there. Stephen looking for options now, looking for support, sees James on the other side, plays it across, and the ball there trying to get to Rob. Johnny's got it, but 2 Scandinavian players running back, closing off. Johnny's hands are waving there. I think he's trying to claim for a foul, but didn't look like that from here. It looked like a very good challenge there. Paul now playing it up to Lewis, and the loose ball there finds Kev almost, but Richie wins it back now, and Flaberdeen on the attack. Richie making some space, Richie with a shot, closing down from Stephen and Rob, and Stephen will see that ball back to Cal in goals. Rolled out quickly to Stephen on the counter for Scandinavia now, trying to play it through Johnny's legs to Rob, but it's not been successful there by Stephen, and the ball is intercepted by Kev. Kev going past Johnny, Kev with a shot, Kev with the opening goal for Scrandinavia. They will know that if they're able to win all their games this evening, Scrandinavia, that they can put their name on the Season 2 title due to the earlier score. And they are starting off brilliantly already. Hungry, looking for goals, and looking attacking. Can Flaberdeen reply in this game at all, or will they be overcome with the pressure that they need to get the win here to stop Scandinavia? Kev now battling with Lewis. Rob there with the ball, and just wide there, I think, with the shot. Rob now battling with Lewis in the corner, and a great save there by Brad as the ball flashed across the goal there. James now for Scandinavia, picking up the ball, trying to play it up the line to Stephen. Does it successfully. Johnny comes across, applying some pressure. Plays it back to James. James now trying to find Rob, but Richie intercepts that ball. Richie finding Paul. Paul trying to play it back to Johnny. Johnny now taking the shot, and a good save there by Cal with the feet. Richie picks up that ball after the save, looks to play Johnny, but Johnny wants to give it back, and Richie takes the shot, and it's blocked. You feel Flaberdeen need to be a little bit more clinical with their movement and finishing. Rob there showing Flaberdeen how it's done, though, as I'm talking about clinical finishing. That brilliant ball through to Rob, then finishing it off perfectly. Lets that ball run across, right foot, just dinks it into the corner and gets a second goal for Scrandinavia. 2-0 now on the pitch, and it's 2-3 in aggregate. 5 goal difference for Flaberdeen to overcome now. It's becoming, even early on in this game, a very tricky task to do. Kev bringing that ball down lovely there, trying to play it through to Stephen, but the interception is there. Ball comes out to Richie. Richie taking that ball on the turn, getting it into the corner. James is there applying pressure, but Richie gets away with it, and Johnny takes the shot there, and it's blocked down. Brad quickly rolling the ball out from the goal, but it's been lost, and Kev to Rob, and Rob once again showing Flaberdeen the impact that you can have with clinical and direct finishing there. The ball quickly played it to Paul. Paul, sensing the danger, tries to get rid of it quickly, but gets it to Kev, and Kev dinks a lovely ball for Rob to smash into the bottom corner, leaving Brad no chance of saving that. And it's 3-0 now for Scandinavia, and you do feel like this is now a mountain for Flaberdeen. They really need to get a goal, and soon, to galvanise them. But it doesn't look like it might be coming. But you never know in this match. Still plenty of time. Still early on. But the Scandinavia team just looks relentless. Richie now playing the ball through Chopper to find Jordan. Jordan 1-on-1 with Greg. And Jordan's beating Greg. And a good save there for Cal. And lucky deflection there. Chopper almost scored an own goal. That would be exactly what Flaberdeen would need. Stephen now playing the ball out to Chopper, but Chopper's left it, and Stephen's picked up his own pass to Chopper, and Chopper can't get that ball under control and can get the goal from the opportunity there. Greg picking up the ball in the Scandinavia half, plays it to Stephen, finds Kev. Kev with a shot, lovely finish there from Kev, and that's 4-0 now for Scandinavia. They have really put Flaberdeen defence to the sword, and they have come up trumps. Lovely ball from Stephen to Kev. Kev taking that shot in the half volley, hits it nice and lightly so it can take the bounce as the advantage and just bobbles past Paul in goals there for the 4th goal. Flaberdeen, now, you really got to feel for them. They have a huge task with the aggregate score, but it's even getting worse with the pitch score. As Stephen takes the shot and Brad blocks it there. Stephen picking up the loose ball once again. And a lovely back heel finding Greg in defence there. And Greg will play it back to Cal in goals to restart once again. Johnny now for Flaberdeen coming forward with the ball. Greg hounding him down. Finds Jordan in space on the wing. Jordan with a shot. Good save there by Cal. And manages to collect it as it comes down. No bounce advantage for Flaberdeen there. Greg trying to play the back heel through to Stephen, but it's been blocked. Greg still the ball. Oh, and a poor pass there by Greg. Brad with the shot. Brad with the goal. And Scrandinavia have caused their own problems there, you have to say. Having the ball in their defence and looked like it was under control there. Greg trying to be clever with the pass through. Had the goalkeeper on as well. He's just unfortunately made the wrong pass there, and also had Kev in defence there as well. It's just what happens, and they've let the goal in, and that's 4-1 to Scandinavia now. But Flaberdeen have now got their taste of a goal, and can they get another? Jordan to Brad. Jordan with a shot and a save there by Cal. Cal now looking for options, and it's a poor roll out there, and Richie's managed to pick it up, but he's backheeled it to Johnny. But now Johnny's found Brad. Brad with a shot. Brad with 2 goals now. 4-2 to Scandinavia, and both goals you would have to say are done by poor decision making from Scandinavia in defence. They've become a little bit lazy with this high advantage that they've had with the 4 goals, and they've let 2 in quickly in concession from poor defending there. Scandinavia really need to get themselves together, otherwise they are going to end up conceding more goals, and all the hard work will be for nothing. They're gifting Flaberdeen the opportunity back into this game. Chopper now with the ball up against Johnny. Chopper does get away, tries to find Kev, does find Kev, and Jordan goes to chase that down off of Greg, and that's a poor pass there to find Brad. Brad playing it through to Jordan. Will they be punished? No. Luckily enough, Stephen comes in and is able to stop it now. Greg coming forward with the ball, looking for options, tries to play it through, does find Chopper. Chopper battling there, but can't get the ball through both players, and it's in the goalkeeper's hands. Johnny now finding Richie. Richie playing it through to Jordan, and the shot just wide. Richie with a little touch. Oh, and Cal has made the mistake there, and goals. Disaster for Scandinavia there. A tame shot there by Richie, and it looked like Cal was going to be able to kick that one clear out the goals, but it rolls over his feet and goes in. Kev with a little touch there on Richie's shot to take away the power, and Cal will be kicking himself there, thinking that he had that one at his feet that he could have cleared, but it's just bobbled away from him and gone in, and it's now 4-3 to Scandinavia from 4-0 up. They have conceded 3 goals and gifted Flaberdeen an opportunity back into this game. Bear in mind, there is the -2 on the aggregate for Flaberdeen, but this is exactly what Flaberdeen needed to do, is reply quickly and reply plentifully. And that is a good save there from Greg, and goes from Richie. And once again, another save by Greg to stop Johnny. James now coming forward for Scandinavia, takes a shot, but Jordan blocks it. Jordan wins that ball in his own half in front of James, is now looking to try and get by. Manages to do a lovely ball round the back, taking on Cal. Referee getting in the way and blocking that, and it looks like it's going to go back to the goalkeeper, seeing as Jordan has been able to take an advantage with the referee blocking it. Rob now trying to play the ball up to Cal, but Johnny gets a good interception there to stop the opportunity, but Cal still has the ball, trying to take on Jordan, and Jordan manages to get in front of Cal to get to the ball first. Johnny now, after the pass from Brad, and the pass here from Johnny to Richie is just behind Richie there, so Richie has to go and collect the ball and stop that counter. Interception there by Chopper, finds Cal. Cal with a shot, oh, and Paul can't get a touch on it. Chopper with a shot, and Paul manages to get the save on it now, and here come Flaberdeen on the counter. Johnny coming forward, great ball to Brad. Brad with a shot, Brad with a goal. 4-all in this game, unbelievable. Scandinavia were 4-0 up, it's now 4-all. They've conceded 4 goals, their defence has fallen apart, and Flaberdeen have taken advantage. Johnny there, coming forward. Rob tries to step up to try and block, but there is an open space behind. James not marking Brad. Brad in space, and Brad puts it into the back of the net to make it 4-all. Unbelievable stuff in this game. When you thought Flaberdeen were down and out, they've managed to get 4 goals. So they're only 2 goals behind now on aggregate. Can Scrandinavia collect themselves? Their lead is toppling apart here. Kev and Stephen playing the ball between each other for good possession, and the ball up finds Stephen eventually after bobbing around with a couple of players. Rob looking to try and give a little bit of support to Stephen here. And Stephen's battling away with Jordan in the corner. Can he come out on top? Hard to tell with the ref where he's standing. Stephen there, we can see now, trying to get past Jordan, and Richie picks up that ball and gives it back to Paul in goals. Paul now plays it out to Brad, trying to play it through to Richie, but doesn't quite get there. Jordan picks it up. Brad's in space and he's shouting for it. You can see those hands in the air there. Brad trying to find Richie. Richie now. What can he do? Richie gets a little bit of a stamp there from Chopper. Chopper holding his hands up in apology, and the ball plays back to Johnny. Richie tries to play it to Johnny, but it's been intercepted by Stephen, and Kev's picked it up. Stephen with the ball, plays it across to Chopper. Chopper trying to get a touch, and he can't. Jordan coming across, closing down, puts the pressure on, and Chopper can't get a good touch on it. Then there's a battle in the corner there. Chopper getting the ball out of there, and Richie now has it. Richie looking to come forward for Flaberdeen. Brad is in space in their defence, playing it across the box, plays it through the middle to Johnny. Johnny finding Jordan, good play by Flaberdeen, great save there by Greg. The ball is bounced out and is going up the other end of the pitch, and there's been a stop. Now off screen, Greg actually has an injury to his knee, and so the game was stopped there by the ref, and Chopper is now replaced in goals, and as Greg has come off the pitch. Johnny now looking to switch the play up, but it finds Rob. Rob back heeling it to Kev. Kev with the shot, and it's blocked. Second shot for Kev, and the back heel goes in, and Scrandinavia have finally replied after a concession of goals they have conceded. They have managed to galvanise and take advantage to be able to get another goal and put their lead back into place. Kev there, 2 opportunities there, Jordan blocking the first one, and then the ball bombing out, and Kev, lovely back heel finish past Paul in goals to make it 5-4 to Scrandinavia. Jordan coming forward with the ball now, battling with Rob, and off screen here, Rob and Jordan battling up against the fences, and I think Rob's maybe come off a little bit worse there. Cal trying to play the ball forward. Johnny has intercepted Jordan with a shot. It is deflected, and it is in the feet of Chopper in goals. Quick roll to Rob now, sitting back. Cal playing it to Stephen. Stephen taking the shot. Good save there by Paul, but the ball is back out. Stephen has it at his feet, and he's looking for options here. Plays it across. Cal lets it roll, but Jordan picks up. Jordan with a shot, and into the bottom corner. Fantastic finish there by Jordan, and brings the game back to all square on the pitch. Stephen taking the shot there. Paul pushing it onto the post. Great goalkeeping there by Paul. The ball bounces out to Stephen in the corner. Stephen then tries to play it across. Richie blocks that shot. And then as he tries to play it across goal, Jordan picks up that ball. And then literally from his own half, first time here, you can see lining up for it, strikes it. Brilliant precision. Chopper can't get down to it. I think the ball went through Rob's legs, and Chopper's seen it late from there and can't get down, but fantastic shot from Jordan, and straight from kickoff, Kev looking to try and get a goal in place, but it is rebounded and Flaberdeen pick it up. Long ball out to Richie there from Johnny, but it's read well by Stephen. Cal playing it up to Rob. Rob battling with Jordan once again. Rob on the turn, Rob with the shot, and it just goes wide there. Brad now with the ball, playing it across to Jordan. The ball's bobbing about, but he manages to get it back to his goalkeeper. Paul now looking to see if he can start another attack. This game is 5-all on the pitch. Flaberdeen still 2 goals behind on aggregate, but they have a chance. Stephen's picked up the ball now. Stephen plays it to Rob, and Rob finishes that goal off to put Scandinavia back in the lead, 6-5. Paul tried to play that ball long up, but couldn't make it there. Stephen intercepts. We miss a little bit of the action there, but you can see just there on the slow motion that Stephen managed to play the ball to Rob, and Rob, right in front of goal, slots it past Paul and makes it 6-5 to Scandinavia. Jordan, long ball up. It looks like that might have bounced off the post after it took a bit of deflection there. So unlucky there by Jordan. That shot could have gone in and could have been an instant equaliser. Another ranged shot from Jordan. Rob now in the corner, battling away, looking to try and maybe get one last chance for Scandinavia. But he's holding on to the ball, retaining well in the last moments of the game. And the game is going to end 6-5 to Scandinavia. Fat Fives are looking for new players. If you are in the northeast of Scotland, Aberdeen area and want to take part, please check out our website fatfives.football and feel free to fill out the registration form. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to ensure you get notified when new videos are released.